There we go. And here we go. Mud rods.
We're rescuing some FWC officers.
Let's go. Ready? Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're back with the Land Rover again. It's another Tech Tuesday, and it's also one of the Halloween editions. As I promised earlier, I'll go ahead and make a video with regards to changing oil on the transfer case, and that's what we're going to do in this video. For that purpose, we need to know where it is first of all. It's right here in the middle of the car. Basically, this is the front door, and as you come in underneath, you'll see I elevated up the car at high elevation right now, and the transfer case itself is actually this one sitting right here. Your drain plug is located up there, as you can see. It's taken by a hex key, and then up here you have the filler point as well, and it's also taken with the same size hex key as well. This is the Land Rover LR3 4.4 with a V8 engine, and it might look a little different on yours. This takes 1.6 quarts, and that should be the right specification for that. If you're in doubt, go ahead and contact your local dealership, or even go to the spare part area, and they'll be able to go ahead and tell you exactly what you need in your particular car. So in my case here, I need 1.6 quarts, and I'm not going to put in the original one that I have from there, but I can recommend you take the original one and put in. That's always the best. But since I'm driving in a lot of water, as you've probably seen in all the videos, I need to have something that has emulsifiers in, so I'm going to put in a Quicksilver lubricant. It is a gear lube, SAE 90, and it has, let me just get out here. It's a little bit windy, as you can see today. I don't get paid from Quicksilver to show you what it is, but this is how it looks like. And it is Quicksilver SAE 90. It's made for gears, also for outboard engines. It's a little bit more expensive, double the price probably, but if you look carefully on the back, it has emulsifiers, and those emulsifiers are actually able to still keep the or maintain the lubrication process, even though you should get some water into this. And that could be coming from condensation in the winter time. It could be coming just from the regular water coming in. However, what's really important in this case is that this is still maintaining the lubrication for all the gears, and it will work fine. So I'm going to put 1.6 quart of that in, and for that purpose there's only a few things we need. This is the tool, the hex key. I got 2 sets of these, of course, and then here I do have my little pump, and then I got a reservoir to take and assemble the old oil. So let's get started. If you haven't already done it, please like and subscribe to the channel, and then I'll come back with some more information about the Land Rover as we progress with all the maintenance, and also daily maintenance with this one. Anyway, welcome back. Well, it's windy today, as you can see. This thing takes off all the time. Anyway, it's a good idea to go ahead and loosen this one here first, because that way you'll get air into the reservoir, and at least you'll have a beam running out very, let's say, equally, and don't have any bubbles to it. Let's see if we can get it out. There it was. It doesn't take much, really. Here we go. Now this is loose, and it actually has this particular funny smell as well. Unfortunately, it's windy, so I wasn't expecting that, but well, things are as they are now and then. There we go. Watch out if it's hot and you've just been driving it. It could be a little bit hot, but just catch the overflow of the oil slowly. It doesn't take long, and then once it's fallen, here you go. See, mine is actually not too bad. It's actually quite okay. Oh, I just dropped my gasket there. I'll find it later, that's alright. But as you can see, it doesn't look like I have any water in this one, so I'm actually quite happy with the fluid color and everything else. They can stay for a long time, and you should be fine. But the thing is, if you do get oil or get water into the oil, you will have some other problems later on, and I just want to make sure I don't have any debris or anything in there as well. So this is the reason why I'm changing it now. Some people, they do it every 20,000 K. I've done it a little bit earlier because I do a lot of driving in water, as I said. Okay, so here we are. It's almost running out. I'm going to go ahead and put in a new gasket on there, of course, right away, and then just clog the hole up and it smells a little bit, but it's okay. I can recommend you to use protection gloves as well if you don't like to get dirty hats, but I didn't have time for it this time, so I just had like 10 minutes to fix this thing, so I figured I'm gonna make you a video, guys, and that's the reason for it. Now this is in, and now we can remove the other one completely. Now I'll just have to tighten that lower bottom up. Make sure you check this gasket as well, because it could be if it's not broken or anything, you can use it again. I wouldn't say that's necessary. You should put a new one in, but I'm fine in this case because I do it quite often. So let's go ahead and get this thing here tightened. You should tighten it to the specification according to your manual. I got elbow torque, and that should be good enough. And now we're ready to fill in the oil up here. So let me just go ahead and get some cloth and get my hands sorted, and we can take it from there. As you can see, we're back out here away from the car. All the rest is still in there. As you can see, the oil is collected and so forth. And here's the gear loop that we're going to use, high performance. I got the pump here as well. As you can see, the pump has this little spout to it that fits straight into the filler cap up there, and then we're just going to screw it into this, and then we're going to pump it nice and easy with this one and straight in to the transfer case. So let's get started. As you can see right here, this is where we're going to put in the oil. So we're back down underneath the car. I have this already attached. As you can see, you just screw the pump straight in, which is nice. And on this side I can see how much I have left, so when I need the 1.6 to go in, I know when to stop. So now it's just a matter of pumping, get some pressure on it. There we go. And now I'll pump in the whole bottle here. That's going to be 1 quart, and then 0.6 of the next one. It's not that hard, it just takes time. We're just about being there now, coming down 2.6, and it cannot take more. It's going to come out otherwise. If it does roll out here a little bit, as you can see here now, the overflow, put a finger in the hole, because I got 1.6 in there now, and then you're ready to go ahead and lock it up and continue. See, it's all the way up there, which is good. Let's see if I can get it in. Funny gray, it's a funny greenish kind of color this thing has, but it's good, and it actually works on salt water too. So if you drive salt water now and then, it's not a bad idea. There we go. Elbow torque. There we go. And basically a little bit of cleanup here would be nice. There we go. It'll disappear over time, but it might burn off as well if it gets really hot. But generally speaking, that should be the end of the change. Basically, that's it. Well guys, that's the end of the video. We just have to go ahead and test drive it now, and I'm just sitting here trying to start it up for the first time. I'm going to go out and check both four-wheel drive and also regular drive, and as soon as it gets warmed up and so forth, it should be working fine. So always roll the windows down so you can listen for unusual noises. Check the pavement behind you if you have something that runs out. If you got to go ahead and tighten up the bottom block, or might even forgotten one to put in, you'll see it right away. But if you forget the top one, then you'll definitely see it as well. So keep an eye on that, and then let's go ahead and start it. There we go. 20% off. She is running very nice actually, as it is right now. So let's go ahead and take it for a little spin. Everything has a normal sound. I don't hear anything. Perfect. The pavement in front of me is completely clean as well, so there's nothing on the pavement, even though the residue that I spilled had a little bit to it, but it seems like she's running okay as it is right now. So let's just go ahead and take it around the block, and then I think that's going to be the conclusion of it. She runs fine. No weird sounds, no nothing. So I'll say this is the end of the video. This is how you change your transfer case oil. Remember, this 4.4 V8 takes 1.6 quarts. It cannot actually take more in there. It comes up and it runs straight to the filler hole. If you're on a normal, I had a little bit of an incline today, but if you're on a normal pavement, completely horizontal, then it will take you 1.6 and that's it. Otherwise, bring it up so you have fuel, so you have the oil coming out of the hole, put a finger in it, and then put in your plug right away, tighten it up, and then you should be done. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you would kindly like and subscribe to the video, I'll be happy, and it will help me out and almost a lot of other people out. I'll come back with another differential change video later on. That's going to be the front differential this time, and I'll show you how to do that as well. But it's basically the same method, the same kind of techniques, and you should be fine to do this on your own. Anyway, it's time for me to do like the electric bill. I'll return and see you next time. Bye bye. 8 pointers to work with. He's just emptying his boots.
You guys ready for this one?